Kim Kardashian considers Kanye West's wife, Bianca Censori, to be a poor girl, and here's the reason behind it. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West may no longer be married, but their story is far from over in the public eye. Ever since they ended their marriage in November 2022, people have continued to talk about what's happening between them. Their names are still linked in so many headlines, especially now that Kanye is married to someone new, Bianca Censori. Even though Kim and Kanye's divorce is officially complete, it seems like people are just as interested in their lives now as they were when they were together. What makes it even more talked about is the way Kanye moved on quickly after the divorce. He married Bianca just weeks later, and that caught a lot of people's attention. But despite all the drama and talk surrounding the situation, it turns out Kim doesn't have any anger toward Bianca. In fact, her feelings might surprise people. According to people close to her, Kim doesn't blame Bianca for anything that has happened. She doesn't look at her as someone who took her place or tried to ruin her life. Instead, she sees Bianca as someone who might be going through a very difficult situation, maybe even the same kind of struggles Kim once faced herself when she was married to Kanye. Those close to Kim have said she knows exactly what it's like to be in Bianca's shoes. Kim once experienced the same kind of control that Kanye is now believed to be showing in his current marriage. There are stories about how Kanye can be very controlling, the kind of person who wants everything done his way. People have described him as someone who pulls the strings, like a puppeteer, trying to direct every move the other person makes. This is something Kim understands all too well from her own years with him. According to reports, Kim doesn't believe Bianca is a bad person at all. She actually feels sorry for her. Sources say Kim believes that Bianca may have been pulled in by the fame and the exciting life that comes with being close to Kanye. It's easy to see how someone could be drawn to that world. There's the fashion, the money, the red carpets, the press attention, all of it can seem like a dream. But Kim also knows that once Kanye gets close to someone, it can be very hard to step away. She believes that Bianca might now be stuck in a lifestyle that she didn't fully understand at first. This sympathy from Kim comes from a real place. She isn't looking at Bianca with jealousy or trying to compete with her. She sees a young woman who might be caught in a very difficult situation. She doesn't think Bianca is doing anything wrong on purpose. Instead, she believes that Kanye is the one directing the way things go, just like he once did with her. Kim remembers how it felt when her life was being guided by someone else, and she knows how much strength it takes to step out of that and find your own voice again. One thing that has been bothering many people is the way Bianca has been seen in public lately. Her outfits have been talked about everywhere, and many people believe Kanye is the one influencing those looks. Some outfits have caused strong reactions online, with people saying they are too bold or designed to create attention. There are rumors that Kanye is the one who tells Bianca what to wear, just like he was said to have done with Kim. This makes some people feel very uncomfortable, especially because it reminds them of how controlling he used to be during his marriage to Kim. Some people have even said that Kanye is using his social media and public appearances to push Bianca into the spotlight, but only in the way he wants. There are suggestions that he might be controlling her image so tightly that she is slowly becoming more and more isolated from others. This kind of behavior has made some fans worried. They see it as Kanye trying to take over every part of Bianca's life, just like many believed he once tried to do with Kim. And Kim, watching all of this from a distance, can't help but feel uneasy. According to people close to her, she has been watching what's going on between Kanye and Bianca with surprise. Some say she is shocked to see how similar this new relationship looks to what she herself experienced. It's almost like watching her own past play out again with a different person. The way Kanye behaves, the way he influences his partner's style, and the way he handles the relationship, it all feels very familiar to her. Even though Kim has strong feelings about the situation, she is doing her best to keep things peaceful. She doesn't want to create problems, especially since she shares 4 children with Kanye. Her main focus now is being the best mother she can be to North, Saint, Chicago, and Song. She understands that co-parenting with someone as complex as Kanye isn't easy, but she is doing her best to make it work. She tries to keep things civil for the sake of the kids, even if it means staying quiet about things she doesn't agree with. Kim's connection to Bianca isn't about competition or trying to win Kanye back. In fact, it's the complete opposite. She's moved on emotionally, but she still understands what it's like to be in a relationship that feels like it's being directed by someone else. Her compassion comes from experience, not from any kind of rivalry. She wants Bianca to be okay. She wants her to be safe and happy, even if that means being far away from Kanye someday. Meanwhile, Kanye continues to make headlines, not just because of his relationship with Bianca, but also because of the things he says about Kim in his songs. In one of his recent songs, he talked about how difficult things have been since the split. He mentioned feeling hurt and missing his family. He said that lately things have felt strange, and he talked about only being able to see his kids on video calls. He even mentioned feeling heartbroken, and he wondered who would hurt the other person first in their complicated story. Kanye's lyrics gave people a small look into what might be going on in his heart. He seems to miss the time when his family was all together. He talked about trying to raise his kids and even mentioned the help they get from a nanny. In the song, he seemed to be asking deep questions about his life and wondering where things went wrong. He mentioned how neighbors notice the chaos in his life but still smile anyway, almost like they are watching a show. He also made a comment about Kim being single for a long time and needing someone by her side. His words showed a mix of sadness, frustration, and a little bit of blame. For Kim, hearing those kinds of things in public must be difficult. But she's trying to keep her focus on her children and her work. She has built a strong career for herself and is one of the most well-known people in the world. Yet even with all her fame and success, she still has to deal with emotional challenges like anyone else. Divorce, co-parenting, seeing her ex move on, and hearing her name in songs, all of that can take a toll on someone's heart. But Kim keeps going. She keeps showing up for her kids and continues building a life that feels right for her. Even with all the ups and downs, Kim is staying strong. She isn't trying to fight with Kanye or attack his new wife. Instead, she's taking the high road. She feels sorry for Bianca, not because she thinks she's better than her, but because she knows how hard it can be to be in a relationship with someone who wants to control everything. She hopes Bianca finds her own path, just like she eventually found hers. At the end of the day, Kim's story is one that many people can understand. Even though she lives in the spotlight, she faces the same emotions as anyone else. Love, heartbreak, confusion, concern, they're all part of her journey. She doesn't pretend to be perfect. She simply wants to be a good mother, a kind person, and someone who can learn from her past. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.